Alright, carry on, my wayward dwarf. Ooh, correspondence. I'm Nosy Parker. Let's see. Too long. Didn't read.
What was this place?
Nope.
So much room for whatever was here.
Alright, so there's nothing on the wall just yet. Oh no, I wanted to jump off. But I do appreciate the game just letting me slide down the ladder instead. I've always wanted to try that, like, in real life, though I know I'd probably, like, injure myself and fall. Dorian! What you doing? This is your nook.
One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an
Wait, I really like his character.
Dad, archdemons like to crush, you know.
Well-dressed man, sharp mustache. So I could flirt with this man. It's not going to help my character any well, you know. Nothing will come of it. But you know what? I'm going to flirt. Why not?
I was distracted.
Distracted by your mustache.
By my wit and charm, I have...
By apparently your very shiny buckles that you have on your outfit. My goodness. You're very confident.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say?
Like anything metal that's on his attire, it's like reflecting all the light.
But this is something else completely.
So he is from Tevinter, which Corypheus is from Tevinter. So he can give me a little bit more insight into, you know, his political
One of those very
thing.
A dark spawn.
His government. Let's see. Also, Tevinter does have their own version of the Chantry, whereas, like, I don't think they believe in Andraste, but the head of their church is a man, whereas, like, the head of our church here in the Chantry is a woman. So it's, like, opposite.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. They say dark spawn were always there.
So, because, like, the Tevinter Magisters were the ones who opened up the realm to heaven, as it were. Found it empty, and when they came back, they brought the Blight with them. But, of course, Tevinter's like, no, we didn't do it.
And he's dark spawn. What other explanation is there?
You seem upset.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium...
See?
I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
There had to be a kernel of it. Somewhere.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Have you been?
We destroyed the world.
Welcome to the Dragon Age. You're not responsible. It's not destroyed yet. Why whine about it? Don't be a baby. You're not responsible.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True. Except that one of them is up and walking around right.
This is true.
Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down.
This is also true.
No one will thank me, whatever happens.
Well, I will thank you.
No one will thank you either.
Oh, I'm not expecting them to. I don't need their thanks. No one likes a pessimist. Nobody knows that.
We don't know what will happen.
Well, I know what happens. I've played the game before.
Optimist. Such a rare breed. I've stumbled upon a unicorn.
I'm the prettiest unicorn there is.
Corypheus
Rainbows and all.
stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the
So typically I think for the future... Yeah, like all his buckles is just reflecting every piece of light. It's distracting.
And congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Oh, thank you. He thanked me for my promotion. Let's see. Oh, wait. Before I move much further, do you have any other dialogue?
The Inquisitor's work is...
No. Alright. You have no other cutscene dialogue.
Try not to die. I would notice you.
Dan, you're fine. You're installing Witcher 3 on your... I'm installing Witcher 3 on my mini games. Too many of them. Way too many. Yeah, that's the problem I'm getting into. Like, now the summer has arisen. I'm gonna have a lot more time to stream. So I'm trying to, like, make a list of the games that I want to play. And there's a lot of games. So, yeah. Hey, Fiona!
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is
Yeah.
now, yes?
Like, they used to call me Harold. Now I got an upgrade.
The way things ended in Redcliffe, You could have demanded anything.
I could have,
Yet you chose to make.
but I didn't want to be a total asshole, so you know.
I was not expecting that.
I believe in your cause. Mages are useful. We're not equal partners. You know what? Pro mage here.
Rebelled for a good reason.
As per the Twitter poll that I ran before starting the game, we're going on a pro mage spree here.
Leader of a rebellion, and now.
So Fiona's an interesting character to me because she actually used to be part of the Grey Wardens, and of course, being part of the Wardens, you have the Blight in you, like you're tainted by the Blight, but she's no longer in that category. She was somehow, like, cured of it. And I'm trying to remember what Dragon Age novel that was. I think it was The Calling, I believe it was. That's kind of like more of Duncan's story.
You were once a Grey Warden?
But here, she's going to tell us now.
An unusual circumstance.
She's also another interesting character because she's actually related to one of the characters we've known.
I found myself stripped of what made me a warden.
Also, heads up, this is a spoiler-allowed playthrough.
Nor could they figure out how it happened.
That's right, The Last of Us 2. I still need to play the first game.
Ever to be kicked out. Quite.
Another game on the list. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I do want to play that one. That looks cool. Like anything Cyberpunk, and I'm like, yeah. Alright, that didn't bother you?
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden.
Yeah, becoming a warden, it's like you can't back out of that once you become one. There's no retirement for them because you hear the calling is when basically you become too tainted and you have to go down to the deep roads and basically die.
I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
You started rebellion.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I think the Mage Rebellion happened in the Asunder book.
I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos,
I would do it again.
what happened had to happen.
Damn, wait, you have a PS4? Yeah, I'm playing this game on the PS4. So yeah, I have a PlayStation. Basically, I have all the PlayStation consoles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2, 3, and 4 hooked up if I ever wanted to stream from them. So yes, I do have a PS4. Let's see, anything else? Oh wait, how did Alexis take control?
I've been meaning to ask. How exactly did
Time magic.
in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of...
Right. In Tevinter, basically almost everybody is a mage. Or at least the mages are in the high...
I'm not proud.
I'm trying to think, how do I put this? So in Tevinter, mages aren't treated the same as they are here in Thedas. Oh, no, Thedas is the world. This is... Oh, I'm totally blanking. I'm forgetting what continent we're on right here. It's not Kirkwall. It's where, like, Dragon Age Origins took place. So it's like, the mages here are basically kept in towers, in circles. The circle towers. Kind of against, they have, like, very limited freedoms. Whereas, like, in Tevinter, it's the main ruling caste is mages. Like, they have their own government, but still. You know what? Everything alright?
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles.
So, of course, there's a lot of tension between the mages, the Chantry, and the Templars.
I'll leave you to it.
Dan, that's cool. It means you'll stream Last of Us 2 in 3 weeks. I may not be streaming right away. For one, probably because I haven't played the first game.
I am to serve as a sister.
I think I want to play the first game before I start the second one. I think I want to... maybe I'll stream it.
I hope they prove.
Oh, wait. She's a Tranquil. I just recognize the little thing on her head. So you replaced Maeve.
Taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said
Alright, so some of the people that we first met in Haven are no longer here. I think just in the off chance if you don't save them during the attack.
You were made tranquil.
yes.
So yeah. At some point I will play The Last of Us 2. I want to play the first game before that.
That being a difficult time, but I cannot.
Plus, I still want to, like, social distance myself. I don't typically like buying games as downloadable copies. I like physical copies. Because, like, heaven forbid you, like, don't have enough space to download and save, or if, like, there's an issue later on where, like, they restrict your purchase or just something along those lines. Like, you wouldn't be able to access it. Like, I like having the actual physical copy. Let's see. I'm reading somebody's letter. Too long. Examine. I was also going to say it's nice to have a physical copy if you want to lend it out to people. I don't. Then I realized I don't typically lend out things to people. Like I should have a better grasp on my books because, like, every time I've lent out a book to somebody I know, I've never gotten it back. Like, I lent out one of my Heinlein books, Stranger in a Strange Land, to a friend, and I never got it back.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of the...
Oh. Rip.
You must blame me.
I don't. You know what? It was your fault. No. It's like, you were supposed to be my spy master. It's like, now that you mention it. No, I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly.
It's not like you were running around shanking people.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first...
Dan. Then you have to hurry because Last of Us is not... It's not quite a short game.
Field.
Dan, me too. I prefer physical copies over digital copies as well. There's something just to be said about having a physical copy. You care for your men. We could have lost them both. Learn from this. So I think some of the decisions I make and some of the choices dialogue-wise that I take with Liliana affects her character. And I think that happens for all your characters, your companions. Whereas, like, I think they did this as well in the previous games, where, like, depending on how you respond to them, it can harden their character. So it's like, if you're callous or aggressive with them, that then changes their demeanor and not quite characteristics, but like their personality, their outlook, which I do like that. I like that kind of game mechanic.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
I want to be one of your people. Look out for me.
Know their duty. They know the risk.
Haha, duty.
They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
The soldiers. Not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instinct...
Liliana probably will not agree with me.
Lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
It's like, did you not just hear what I said, Liliana? Alright. Is there any other dialogue I need to talk with you?
Your open support for the mages.
Oh, I don't care.
Enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation.
Mages are not very well received here in this land.
We may still turn this to our advantage.
Let's see. If most opposed can be identified. No killing. Always looking to gain. I'm not afraid. No killing.
You're not planning assassination.
No assassinos.
I was planning to unleash Josephine.
Diplomatic assassinations. With kindness.
I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
You must miss Justinia.
The Divines.
Yeah, because Cassandra was the Divine's right hand, whereas Liliana was the left.
You are referring to my outburst in the Haven.
So the death of Divine Justinia hit her rather hard.
Dear Brandon, there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it. Tell me a story, Liliana.
Talk these things out.
Also, if I remember correctly, you were a bard, so talking, telling stories is your thing.
And I thought that
Also, assassinations.
when the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much.
Taking a quick drink. Remember, folks, stay hydrated. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. No smooching.
But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me.
Emotions. You know what? You don't need to apologize. It's fine.
Apologize. You were grieving and upset.
Dan, that's bad. It's kind of rude when someone doesn't give your stuff back. I don't do that to someone who lent me stuff. Like, it happened. And, like, I mentioned it to them. I'm like, oh, yeah, like my sister wanted to read the book. And I'm like, that's right, I do have the book. And I'm like, I don't have the book. And I'm trying to remember, what did I do with the book? Oh, I can't go out here. And I'm like, I know I have the book. No, just, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go away. I want to jump. Let me jump, woman. There we go. No fall damage. So I was like looking for the book and I could not find it for the longest time. And I'm like, oh, that's right, I lent it out. So I contacted my friend. I'm like, hey, do you still have my book? And they're like, yeah, I'll give it back. And then, yeah. So I have pretty much given up on ever getting that book back, unfortunately. Like, I don't typically lend books out because, like I said, every book that I've ever lent out has never made its way back to me. But I figured, oh, they're my good friend. That's fine. But, yeah. Josie!
What do the people make of us?
Tell me, how do the common folk think of me?
We must aim for more.
Alright. Good day, Josie.
Later.
Another time.
Dan, I mean, people who lend me something don't have to come to me. Yeah, like, I don't typically borrow things from people, because I'm like, I don't want to put them in the weird position of having to ask for it back. And I'm always afraid of, like, what if I lose it? What if I ruin it? What if I destroy it? Like, like, I would feel so embarrassed if I accidentally, like, lost it or ruined it. I'm like, how would I ever talk to them again? It's like, of course I would, you know, I would replace it, but still. The pressure. Okay. So I think the last time we were here, we did give our 3 advisors missions, which can be turned in. Rated report.
On anyone alive?
An ally from Starcade. Oh yeah, Seabass is there. He's the prince. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale's family coffers. Money! May be put toward relief efforts in Haven. Oh yeah, he's all for the Chantry. So there's a whole bunch of new missions that I have. Okay, so this is something I sent Liliana's people to do upon the waking sea. We found what we were looking for, an ancient vault all but buried in the thick vegetation at the heart of the island, no doubt untouched for over 1,000 years. An effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, but we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Rion, this was a retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on site of sacred ashes. He expected reinforcements by other disciples who never arrived. Whatever texts the man thought to preserve have mostly crumbled, but we recovered a number of artifacts from the site. It's a significant find that will undoubtedly prove of great interest to Chantry scholars, even if it will take them years to sort through all of the debris. So I received a belt for fashion for my troubles. And at the time, I just sent Colin's people to go get gold. Money! So all the little pieces that have the yellow icons above are all new missions. And of course, I only have 3 people to send out at the time. Depending on who I select, we'll have different times, different outcomes. So let's see. What's this up here? Investigate Hunter Fell. Okay. So I have all 3 to use. Excuse me. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Navarian city of Hunter Fell. Former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude, rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions, possible lovers as they were rumored to be beautiful women. Information of the 5 bells of Hunter Fell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Ferelden. That's it. That's where we're at. We're in Ferelden. Let's see. Oh, so I think for this mission, we have to find out which of the 5 women are working for the Venatori. So of those 5, it's an elf, a dwarf, Tel Bashoth, known or suspected backgrounds range from respected mortalitasi, which is basically like, they're not necromancers, but they deal with the dead. Dragon hunter, bard, smuggler, even apostate. Okay, so depending on who I send, we'll learn more information. Hey Ruben, welcome in. How you doing? And also Vulgar but Fluent, how are you? Welcome in, welcome, welcome. You have joined us just in time for some Dragon Age shenanigans. How have you both been? Hopefully you were both safe and well and healthy. Vulgar Enhanced Belt of Urgency sounds like something you need when you have bathroom emergency. And it's just not, yeah, oh, isn't it the worst? So you gotta go and you're like, you're just, a tire is not cooperating. It's like, no, I can't get the belt off. No. Alright, so let's see. So Josephine, dragon hunting is a noble sport usually. I should be able to find out more about this hunter. Bard's reputation precedes her, even if she wishes otherwise, we'll cover more about her. Friends among the Templars, they might know more about this apostate. So, I could pick any one of these, and I'll learn more about the person they're investigating. And, of course, the best person for the job isn't necessarily the one who has the least amount of time. I can never quite remember how to decipher who's the best one to send on any mission. Like, I don't think it's going to necessarily penalize me if I choose wrong. It's just I won't get the best gear. So I'm going to leave that for a little bit. So these are locations based on my PowerPoints available. So they're not quite like advisor missions. A friend in Quinaris. Quinaris? Yeah. According to Dorian, while most Avenger Magisters are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A Magister contact in Canaris by the name of Maverus Tilani is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperium Senate that would see the Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of this Magister would be beneficial, ultimately would drum up support for other Magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. Speaking! Alright, let's see. Ooh, these are long missions. And only Josie and Liliana are available. So like some missions, some advisors are locked out. So I'm going to hold off on this because this is the long one. So I think by the end of the evening I might send someone to do this. Quell Unrest in Saral. So I think Saral, if you go online to the Dragon Age Keep, which is basically allows you to create kind of like your decisions for the previous game, there's like a mini game that you can do that deals with Saral. And I had done that, and I had loaded in my results for the game. Let's see. So Lily is not participating. The one responsible for Justinian's death has been identified, and Corypheus has nothing to do with Saral. However, agents placed in the town have learned that while Justinian was in Saral, there were whispers of a revolt. Now, Justinian's death, the dissolution of the Chantry, and the breach have stirred up fear and discontent again. The Marquis takes steps to quell the chaos, but it might not be enough. So that's 42 minutes, 57. Perhaps a representative of the Inquisition spread word of our efforts around Thetis will allay the people's fears. Chaos everywhere. Dealing with the threat is a symptom, not a cause. Oh, dealing with it is treating the symptom, not the cause. However, we can spare soldiers. So I'm going to leave that go because that's still a long mission. I'm trying to find something I can get done quickly. Let's see. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. Oh. So I can only send Josie. So it doesn't really matter what this is. This is directly to Josie. Protect Clan Levelin. Levelin? That's me. So depending on who you choose as an Inquisitor, you will have Inquisitor-specific missions. And I think depending on who you choose for your missions will greatly influence how those missions end, obviously. But, like, I think for this one, this could have very dire consequences if I do not choose correctly. Delenn, I would not trouble you normally. You have enough on your shoulders fighting ancient Inventor Magisters while representing your people. Unfortunately, the rifts that plague this land have spread chaos and fear along with them. Many seek to take advantage of it. Bandits are attacking our camp. The raiders are well armed and heavily numbered. Or heavily armored. Let's see. The common numbers our hunters cannot match. Settled in a small unclaimed valley not far from Wycombe. A safe place with few rifts. If your Inquisition can help. Okay. So. Duke is an Inquisition ally. So this is asking for help from the Duke. Now, not only people, not only does Thetis not like mages, they don't like elves. So I'm not gonna go petitioning for the help of some human Duke. They seem too powerful to be mere bandits. Skirmishers can harass their flanks and give the Dalish a chance to retreat safely. No simple bandits would attack a Dalish camp with such force. My troops can give Dalish much needed support. So I am inclined to either send Cullen or Liliana. So it's just a matter of choosing, do I want to send Cullen's forces to give support, or do I want to give the Dales a chance to retreat while you uncover the truth? I think I'm going to send Liliana. Because this is just going to help them. This is going to help them and also find out what's going on.
Inquisitor.
Alright, search for the Hack Rider. Alright, so anybody could do this mission. This is helping Varric. Basically, I think someone is, as a Hack Rider, they're taking credit for his writing. Friend in Kirkwall Guard, she might be willing to talk to this magistrate. Let's see. And I have a couple more to find. Acquire the Arcanist. Ooh! This one I need. And there's no time required. Rewards received! I have the Arcanist. Someone we've already known. We've already met them. Conscript for the Inquisition. Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an Archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that there's no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties, and we have cause. Thetis will require little persuasion. Information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. What we need is information. We need to bolster our forces. Let me conscript more soldiers. What is this one? Whoop, whoop. There we go. Oh, this is just getting resources. So this is just, like, the other mission was you can get gold. This will get me, like, crafting material. Reclaiming the Major Rebellion. Fiona, we got word out to everyone we could, but some cells are too remote to reach. We'll need Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Let's see. Rebel mages may not believe we're not Templars. I can ask Benor for help contacting them. I can send out a few agents with a mage to persuade cells to come in. They're likely afraid to come out of hiding. Send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way here. I'd want to use Liliana for this one, so I'm going to have to wait until she's done. Alright, this is using my powers. Dorian's request. Alright, this can use anybody. There's something I thought I'd bring up. There are some Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. I would call them friends, except that I would imply they didn't want them dead. Okay. Let me go. I think this one was just for Josie. So I'll send her.
Inquisitor.
So it's Josie, Liliana. What one did I want to use for Cullen? So let's find more about the apostate.
Inquisitor.
Now, I could go and start a mission, but we have the Arcanist to go talk to. They're going to be in the Underkeep, I think it is. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Rune crafting! Ooh. Get out of this menu. There we go. Ah, the Undercroft. Got it. Here we are.
Inquisitor?
That's me.
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
You could just say yes. Ah, there's the golden nug. Ooh. Dan, sorry. Oh yeah, no worries. Not a problem. If you're away from keyboard, no worries at all. Use the workbench and Skyhold's Undercroft to plan out designs of the castle. Thank you, game.
Hello there.
What's up, friendly face? How's it going, Dagma? Who I have not seen. Dagna, not Dagma. I have not seen since Origins.
You're the magical advisor?
Why am I looking up? She's down there. There we go.
I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor
It's my shiny, brand new hand. Thank you.
reach was pretty too. You know, destroy everything.
So if you don't quite remember who she is, she's a dwarf we met in Dragon Age Origins in Orzammar. I'm like blanking on the name. But it was in Orzammar. So she was part of the blacksmith caste. But she wanted to study magic. Now, of course, dwarves are immune to magic. They can't cast spells. They can't be mages. Basically, I think it's because of their blood. Which also gives them the ability to harvest lyrium. Because it doesn't affect them. So, she's like, I want to go study with the mages. And you're like, you can't learn magic. And she's like, I don't care. I want to go study it. I want to go know everything about it. She's like, but I can't because my family does not want me to do that. And by family, she's like, my dad, he doesn't want me to leave because if dwarves leave Orzammar, they're no longer welcome back in.
Love impossible things.
So she's like, please go convince my father. So we did. Thankfully also, I did not destroy the circle in Ferelden. So she was able to go to Ferelden Circle, study with the mages, and then the rest is history.
I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making
So she's gonna help me with crafting.
almost safely.
Where does a dwarf go to study magic?
Everywhere.
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I heard
So, depending on how you take care of the mage issue in Dragon Age Origins, if you decide to invoke the Rite of Annulment, I think it is, where you basically go in and kill everybody, if you get to her after that, she's like, can you go help me? Can you go talk to the mages and let me come here and study? You could be like, oh, they're all dead. And she's like, oh, that's gonna be a little difficult.
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
Science.
a chance to get close to you.
So she's looking at me not as like a friend, but like as an experiment.
We don't dream. So when mages talk about it, I can only dream what it would be like.
I completely forgot that dwarves don't dream.
What I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus,
So I don't know if that means that part of dreaming is part of like entering the Fade. I don't know much about that as far as this story.
the title because I'm a magical.
Dan, oh, you don't remember Origins anymore? You played it years and years ago. You have bad. Oh yeah, it's. I recommend if you don't remember much of it, I'd recommend playing it again. It's a good game.
It means that every skill I
It's a lot more heavily. I was gonna say revolved. It's more heavily influenced by D&D structure. Whereas, like, the way your stats are handed out.
You mentioned a Grey Wolf.
Ah, I helped her out.
not any Grey Warden, the Grey Warden
It's the Grey Warden. Gotta get that article in front of my name.
too. It's
So my Grey Warden was a city elf.
You gave up so much.
You can actually start as a noble dwarf. Like, for Origins, you had two choices for dwarves. You had the noble dwarf storyline, and then you had the commoner dwarf storyline.
But I don't regret what I did.
You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Dan, I remember that. Don't remember the story. Gotcha.
I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The surface could learn about lyrium smithing and...
It's a good story. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're dealing with now, like, I'm trying to remember how many years game-wise. Because I think everything in Dragon Age Origins happens over a year. Then, once you go to the DLC Awakening, I think it's a year after the Blight. I think Dragon Age 2 takes place over a span of 10 years, maybe? And then Dragon Age Inquisition takes place a year after Dragon Age 2. So, if anything, it's been a good decade at least in the game's timeline from where we are now to where we started with the Blight.
The warden affected you in a special way.
I have that effect on people.
It was a dark time. There was one light. She saved us.
Dan, that's a good idea, but the graphics are a bit outdated.
All right, rein it in.
Yo, Mo, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing?
Carried away when I think...
How's your weekend been? I keep forgetting it's Saturday. So hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. I can customize my stuff. So these are just some of the things you can customize. Now I think because I touched the golden nug back at Haven, it basically brought in all of my other game items. So I don't have to worry about going to purchase anything. So let's see. So you could choose matching accessories, or you could just choose on the way they look. Like, I'm gonna choose Dalish. Why not? This will be my bed. Ooh. Drapery. Let's see, what do I want? Dalish 2 and Dalish 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with Grey Warden. Let's see. Mo, what's poppin'? You finally got yourself an Xbox controller so you can play a bunch more. Nice! This is for your PC, right? Like, I think I've mentioned before, like, whenever I play PC games, I would much prefer an actual controller in my hand. It just... Like, I can play a game using the keyboard, I'm just not quite as quick with it as I would be with a controller. And there's, like, for me, there's a sense of losing a piece of immersion. If that makes sense. Let's see, what do I want? Oh yeah, I didn't see Parvalin. You know what? No, I like Grey Warden. I like their look. Oh, I don't have any decor. Oh, wait, I do. I think Parvalin is the Qunari's capital, I think. Let's get some chairs. Ooh, what do I want my throne to be? Now, this is in the main, not foyer, but this is what you're going to be sitting in when you pass judgment. Oh, Dragon Maw Throne. Now, I think this is like a DLC edition because it's the only one in this option that's not all in caps. So we're going to go with this. Let's see. Mug just stopped by to say hi. Gotta do a sesh with the boys. Have fun. Thanks again, Mo, for stopping in. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend if we don't have to see you again. I'm hoping to stream again tomorrow. But in the meantime, have a good night. Dan. Oh, yeah, you always play with controller. Can't imagine playing without. Edgar Ganache. Hey, Sam. Oh, hey, Satan Love Slayer. You changed your username. I was gonna say, I'm like, that one looks. I was gonna say, like, it doesn't look familiar, but it has the little VIP. I'm like, okay, so that makes sense. How have you been? How you doing? Would you prefer if I do Edgar Nash? What would you like? The username formerly known as Satan Love Slayer. I know I didn't want to seem like a random. Oh no, it's okay. I was just very confused for a second. I'm like, I don't remember, but maybe I did meet them, and I don't want to be rude. All right, what windows do I want? All right, frostbacked. Oh, so, okay, beautifully stained glass panels from the legendary Sorrel Glassworks. The NBM. There we go. So yeah, this is also DLC from the minigame, because once again, no all caps. Alright, so I have customized Skyhold. So that somehow completed a quest. Alright, upgrade potions. Edgar is fine, my real name. Ah, gotcha. Well, welcome Edgar, how are you? How you doing today? Do I have... Let's see. I gotta stop. Subconsciously, I am like just not even realizing I'm moving the controller closer to the mic. I'm like, no. Alright, I have enough materials for that. You know what, let's upgrade my health healing potion. Now I think... Ooh. Increase healing, increase duration. Let's increase duration instead. So I'll have to get more materials. Oh, I don't have enough elf fruit. I don't typically use tonics. I keep forgetting I have them. But while I'm here, I might as well upgrade what I got. Edgar, Artemis, so fun fact, just learned watercolors and canvas, not as good in paint. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I've used watercolor, but the canvas doesn't hold not the pigments, but like the media as well as like watercolor paper. So I'm guessing, is it kind of like sliding down the canvas? Edgar, sky holes, doing fine. Good. Like, you could try and use the watercolor a bit more like you would use acrylic. It's not going to look the same, I guess. Alright, I have upgraded what I could. Oh, I don't have this spot. It's locked. Oh, I could hold a jar of bees. It's the bees! Oh god, they're in my eyes! My eyes! Ah! I think I'm okay, but I can switch my characters. Do you have anything for stamina? Let's see. Let's do that for Cass. Sarah, I'm gonna give bees. Dorian, let's give you lyrium, I think there was? Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, wait. There we go. Trying to outfit all of my people. Artemis, a bit more, but more, so it just doesn't sit there, it just doesn't sit right and dry right. Yeah. So I don't normally use watercolor, mainly for that reason. It's just, I didn't really care for it. Like I said, I think I've said it before, like if I had to make a decision what to use between like acrylic oils and watercolor, I'd go acrylic oils and the watercolor. For me, it's just not as forgiving enough. Like, I make so many mistakes. Alright, what do I got? What do I got to sell? Alright, I have 37 items in my pockets out of 60. It's like, I don't want to sell anything. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, I have a new belt. I don't think I'm going to sell anything. Not yet. Ooh! I can change the color of my armor. Oh, that's right. I have it set to where my characters, you can't see their hats. So this is like if you like the look of your armor, but you don't want to change. Oof. You don't want to change the. You just want to change the color. Alright, I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. What else do we got over here? The golden nug.